Hello everyone and a very good morning to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So as we all know, from Monday to Thursday 11 a.m. in the morning we come up with the Hindu analysis. Yesterday I told you that today there will not be any edition of Delhi edition of the Hindu newspaper. So I decided ki why should I skip today, and instead of skipping let's discuss the Mumbai edition of the Hindu newspaper. ठीक है, आज Delhi edition नहीं आया है because of yesterday it was Holi, so that is why it has not got published. So I decided कि let's discuss Mumbai edition. Editorials are actually same in the entire India. ठीक है, so whether you buy Mumbai edition, Delhi edition, Chennai edition or any other edition, the editorials are same. Some of the first page article or some other pages actually slight changes do happen. ठीक है, so nothing to bother about that. Let's discuss the Mumbai edition of the Hindu newspaper. Okay, so this is Thursday 9th March. Yes, good morning everyone, good morning guys. And here it is, the article. The first is Sahar sworn in as the Tripura Chief Minister. Tripura Motha warms to BJP. The second is ED summons Telangana Chief Minister's daughter in excise case actually. So these two are actually the important ones. Let's talk about this. So I hope you are aware, we have discussed it, that we have seen in Tripura, in Meghalaya and in Nagaland recently we have seen what? Legislative assembly elections. Yes or no? Legislative assembly elections. And whosoever gets majority will be having the chief minister of that. And the member of legislative assembly is called as MLA. Yes, member of legislative assembly. So we have seen the elections in, if you see the northeastern states of India, Meghalaya, Nagaland and Tripura, right? So in Meghalaya, the chief minister was Mr. Conrad Sangma. And he will continue to be the chief minister of Meghalaya, right? After the elections as well. And Nagaland chief minister was Mr. Nephew Rio. I think this is the spelling, please check it. And he will continue to be the chief minister of Nagaland even after elections. So Tripura, the chief minister before election was Mr. Manik Sahar from BJP, and he will continue to be the chief minister of actually Tripura. So you must be aware of that. Yes, good morning guys. Raj Roniar, edition means हर city में different edition छपता है, ठीक है? जैसे मुंबई edition है ना, तो ये मुंबई से छपेगा, दिल्ली एडिशन दिल्ली से छपेगा, तो कुछ चीजें आर्टिकल्स डिफरेंट होती है बट ओवरऑल एडिटोरियल्स वगैरह सेम रहता है, ठीक है? सो डू नॉट बॉदर. हाँ, okay, so that is what Mr. Manik Sahar has been sworn in as the chief minister of Tripura. That is what you are supposed to know, ठीक है? So BJP leader Mr. Manik Sahar, so he is Mr. Manik Sahar and he has been reappointed as the chief minister of Tripura with Modi ji, you can see. For the second time, but the spotlight was on the Tripura Motha. So Tripura Motha is a regional political party and maybe they will be having an alliance with BJP, most likely. Let's see. एक चीज और याद रखना चाहिए कि all the three has, having the 60 MLAs and all. ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है. Just have an idea about it. Huh? Okay. Yes. So he is Mr. Manik Sahar. He was appointed the chief minister last year as well. This year elections happen and he will be re-elected or reappointed, whatever you can say. है ना? Okay, first page पे another article was there. ED summons Telangana Chief Minister's daughter in excise case. I hope you are aware. So excise case related and all, Delhi liquor policy and all. So in the same, very similar to this excise policy case, even the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Manish Sisodia, has been arrested by CBI and all. So KCR K. Chandrasekhar Rao is the Chief Minister of Telangana. His political party's name was Telangana Rashtra Samiti. Now they have renamed it as Bharatiya Rashtra Samiti, BRS. Okay, Bharat Rashtra Samiti. So ED has summoned it. Now, what is the meaning of summon? इसका मतलब क्या होता है? Can anyone tell me? So this is a language. This is a word used to call someone. है ना? Summon का मतलब बुलाना, right? So summon can be by court or can be by any law enforcement agency. इनको बुलाया गया है कि आप आइए जवाब दीजिए and all. So she has been summoned to the office. You should come to the office and we'll be asking some questions. So this is of course legal. Summon is issued and all, है ना? ठीक है? In connection with the alleged irregularities in the now scrapped Delhi liquor policy and all. Okay. So just have an idea about it, है ना? So ED के headquarter Delhi में बुलाया गया. And I have discussed it actually that what is the full form of ED Enforcement Directorate, under which department it comes, under which ministry it comes. So can you please tell me in which department, under which department Enforcement Directorate comes and under which ministry it comes? Can anyone tell me please? Okay, yes. Let's move on to the next one. There's a question for you which says, who is the Prime Minister of Australia recently in news as he is on a visit to India? Your options are Mr. Tony Blair, Mr. Anthony Albanese, Mr. Kevin Rudd, Olaf Scholz. Your time starts now. So what is the right answer? Answer it in the live chat. Yes, the right answer to this question actually is option B. Anthony Albanese is the right answer. Tony Blair is the ex-PM of UK. Okay. Kevin Rudd is the ex-PM of Australia. Na? I think, huh? And he is Olaf Scholz also recently visited. He is the Chancellor of Germany. Hai na? He also recently visited India. I hope you are aware of that. Hai na? So the right answer is B. Yes, Bishu Roy, Priya Chavan, Rishi Kumar Jha, you are right. Option D जो है वो Chancellor है Germany की, he was also on a visit to India. But I'm talking about Australia's Prime Minister. And in fact, they actually were in Ahmedabad in sports match something also. And Australia PM hails Gandhian values. This was on the first page, saying values and philosophies of Gandhi ji continue to inspire the world. Now, values मतलब क्या होता है ना? So जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना कि values जो कि morals that has been taught by Gandhi ji है ना? So that like non-violence, peace, etc. and all है ना? So continue to inspire the world, and a lot can be learned from his life as he visited Sabarmati Ashram. You will find Sabarmati Ashram in Gujarat, and this was an ashram of Gandhi ji. So he visited there and he praised Gandhi ji also. Okay. So you can see Modi ji and Mr. Anthony Albanese, Australia's PM, and a lap around stadium ahead of 4th test. So they were actually there also where the cricket match is being done. So now nowadays this is also used, cricket diplomacy. Have you heard this term? So diplomacy is done through cricket also. So many times the head of the states are invited to attend the cricket matches. And yes, football matches also, but I mean in India cricket is famous. So that is why we use the language cricket diplomacy. So similar to that we are having football diplomacy and all. So many times this has happened in the past where head of the state is invited to attend the cricket match and all, right? So Australian PM Mr. Anthony Albanese 4-day visit to India begins today and all. Okay, so isko pata hona chahiye, hai na? Okay, on the first page, second half में एक article थी, money laundering laws will now cover crypto trade. Yes, there was a question in CLAT 2023. Are you aware of this? And this was the question. So first answer this question, then we'll be coming to that. So this was asked in December 18, 2022. The Reserve Bank of India recently announced the launch of digital rupee wholesale segment, a form of which of the following? DG Suvidha, virtual wallet, central bank digital currency, cyber rupee. What is the right answer to this question, guys? So this last year in 18 December, this question was came. And you won't believe this was announced in budget last year. Budget 2022-23 announced on 1st February last year, I mean 2022 by Nirmala Sitharaman. In that budget, this was discussed. So you have to tell me, please tell me, what is the right answer to this question, because this is a question, previous year question. You must be knowing it. Yes, Bishu Roy, very good. Central bank digital currency. Now apply some logic also. Reserve Bank of India is nothing but a central bank, and a bank which controls all the bank. So central bank will be launching its own digital currency. So it has announced, I mean last year it was announced that all the private cryptocurrency will not be allowed. And RBI will be coming up with its own cryptocurrency, and that is called as CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency, right? Yes, very good. So C is the right answer. Mariam, Priya Chavan, BC Roy, you all are right. Rishi Kumar Jha. So that is what is being discussed. Money laundering laws will now cover crypto trade. देखो होता क्या है, cryptocurrency actually there are a lot of positives also, but the negative is that with the help of cryptocurrency, actually terrorism can be financed or money laundering can be done very easily, because it is not controlled. If there is a private cryptocurrency, it cannot be controlled by RBI or any other agency, because it is decentralized, and hence chances of frauds, money laundering can easily be done through cryptocurrency. And that is why recently this has been decided that now even through crypto trade, if the fraud is done, then of course the laws will be implementable. The country is yet to finalize the legislation regulations surrounding crypto reserve currencies, even as RBI has cautioned against the use and called for a ban. RBI has said the cryptocurrency should be banned as they are akin to Ponzi scheme. Akin मतलब क्या होता है? Similar. Ponzi scheme कहते हैं fraud scheme को. Ponzi scheme means fraud. एक तरह का, समझ रहे हो? तो धोखाधड़ी, फ्रॉड, झूठ, ये इसके प्रोबेबिलिटी है ना. सो दैट इज व्हाट इज बीइंग टॉक्ड अबाउट हियर. ठीक है. वर्चुअल डिजिटल करेंसी भी इस वर्ड लिखते हैं, सेंट्रल बैंक डिजिटल करेंसी, वर्चुअल करेंसी, दीज आर द वर्ड्स यू शुड बी नोइंग इट. Okay, let's move on further with the question we had discussed it I think few weeks back also. NISAR is a joint mission of NASA and ISRO, NASA and Roscosmos, ISRO and DRDO, National Informatics Center and ISRO. Your time starts now. Decentralized is actually the quality of cryptocurrency. Decentralized, ठीक है, मैं बता दूं. Okay, so देखो NISAR, अब देखो I have told you many times that the name itself tells you a lot of things. तो N से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, इसका तो नासा का रोल है ना, और ISA करके तो इसरो भी होगा, ठीक है. सो इफ यू अप्लाई सम लॉजिक तो कम से कम ये दोनों तो एलिमिनेट कर देते. चलो आप इसमें और इसमें कंफ्यूज कर सकते थे, बट द राइट आंसर इज ए. Yes, Namra Aftab, Bisu Roy, Ajay Sharma, Priya Chavan, Mariam, you all right. Why I'm telling you? Because this helps in approaching the right answer. मैंने बताया ना, ये वाला आप कर सकते थे, सेंट्रल बैंक डिजिटल करेंसी वाला लॉजिक लगा के. So that is why it was in the news. NASA hands over NISAR satellite to ISRO. So that is why NASA and ISRO together are making this NISAR satellite, and it is a low Earth orbit or satellite. Will map the entire globe in 2 days and provide spatially and temporally consistent data for understanding changes and all. ठीक है, so just have an idea about that. तो जब ये लॉन्च होगा, L band S band में होता है, इतना नहीं आपको जाना है, but just have an idea. Once it will be launched, it will be very much important. And they are planning to launch by 2024. 2024 तक they will be launching it, है ना. So this will be helpful in what? Provide spatial and temporal consistent data for understanding changes in Earth ecosystem, vegetation, biomass, sea level rise, groundwater. Yes. So it will tell you if there is sudden change in ecosystem. ठीक है, तो वो सैटेलाइट से देके बता देगा. ठीक है, अगर iceberg is melting at a very fast pace, if there is any change in groundwater, natural hazard आया, volcanoes, earthquakes, so it tells the information from there, from satellite. So that is what actually NISAR would be doing, and it will be launched in the year 2024. ठीक है, तो 2024 तक लॉन्च होने की संभावना है. ठीक है. Okay, someone was asking about decentralized. तो actually होता क्या है, जो ये होता है ना, cryptocurrency, this works on the concept of decentralized ledger. ठीक है. So once when we will be discussing in the paid classes the crypto and all, so you will be able to understand किस तरह पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट है क्रिप्टो करेंसी का. यानी हर लोगों को पता चलता है कि क्रिप्टो में कैसे ट्रेड हो रहा है ऑल. सो दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड लेजर ऑन व्हिच द क्रिप्टो करेंसी वर्क. ठीक है. The next is ISRO successfully carries out controlled re-entry experiment of MT1 satellite. Now this is called as Megatropics. अब ये सैटेलाइट जो है ना वो यूजलेस हो गया था एक तरह से. ISRO brings down decommissioned weather satellite Megatropics. Decommissioned means no more in use. और यूज का नहीं था बल्कि वो यूजलेस हो गया था. ISRO successfully deorbited dead Megatropic satellite after a decade-long mission. So it was launched in 2011, was successfully deorbited after completion of its mission. तो ये मिशन कंप्लीट हो गया था, एक तरह से डेड हो गया था. इसको सक्सेसफुली वापस ले आया गया ना. was developed as a joint mission by India and France, है ना, to study the tropics of water cycle, water cycle and exchange, energy exchange and all. ठीक है. मेघा का मतलब ही आप समझो, मेघा ट्रॉपिक्स मतलब they are talking about the rainfall and all. तो एक सैटेलाइट था जिसको वापस again it has been brought back. So once actually it became useless, so it has been brought back and all. इतना समझ लो. Okay, before moving on, we are having a CLAT 2024 comprehensive course. I hope you are aware the exam is happening in December, so we are providing this course. Hardly 9-10 months is left, so go for this course. 300 plus recorded videos, 300 hours of plus live session is there. If you have query, call on this number 953889567 पे call कर लीजिए. The next is on 12th March at 6 p.m. We'll be having a free workshop with Abhimanyu sir. So do join this. The link is given in the description. Okay. The next is these 4 articles actually. Now let's discuss about the editorials. ये वाला to arrest or not to arrest is the question. Now this has been written by Mr. R.K. Raghavan. He himself is an ex-CBI director, former IPS officer. He has written an article about that. He's a former CBI director. So he is actually talking about the arrest of the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Manish Sisodia, by the CBI. So he is saying he has once, once has been created a debate about the fundamental law of enforcement and the fundamentals of law enforcement. Many have criticized CBI's move because of unwarranted arrest. Means many people have criticized that there was no need to arrest. कई सारे लोगों ने क्रिटिसाइज किया है कि इसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं थी। नो प्रीमियर इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसी वुड डेयर रिजॉर्ट टू प्रीएम्प्टरी एक्शन सच एज अरेस्ट ऑफ प्रोमिनेंट फिगर विदाउट प्रिपेयरिंग ग्राउंड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एविडेंस एंड ऑल। सो ये सेइंग कि कोई भी प्रोमिनेंट एजेंसी कोई भी मशहूर आदमी को जब अरेस्ट करती है उनसे पहले पूरा सारा कागज जुटा लेती, यानी प्रूफ। ऐसे जनरली नहीं अरेस्ट करती बिकॉज बहुत बड़ी न्यूज बन जाती है ना। इट इज एन एंटायरली डिफरेंट मैटर टू अलेज दैट सीबीआई डज नॉट प्रोसीड विद द सेम ज़ील evident in the Sisodia case and any other public figures। तो उन्होंने ये कहा कि हाँ ये भी एक मैटर हो सकता है कि हो सकता है मनीष सिसोदिया केस में ज्यादा जील यानी एनर्जी दिखाया हो, बट और केसेस में नहीं दिखाया हो, ये भी एक एलिगेशन है। दैट इज व्हाट मिस्टर आर के राघवन राइट्स कि हो सकता है हाँ कि दे माइट नॉट बी एक्चुअली शोइंग द सेम जील इन अदर केसेस। ये भी होता है, these are the allegations। However, to view every arrest as a political personality as malicious is illogical and difficult to substantiate। तो बता रहे कि हर अरेस्ट को पॉलिटिकल रूप में देखना शायद इलॉजिकल है या डिफिकल्ट है, सब्सटेंशिएट करना मतलब प्रूफ करना एंड ऑल। सो दैट इज व्हाट ही सेड। सो अरेस्ट इन्वॉल्व्स अ ग्रेव ह्यूमन राइट इशू ऑफन इग्नोर्ड बाय मेनी लॉ एनफोर्समेंट एजेंसी, है ना। अगर आप अरेस्ट कर रहे हो किसी को तो ऑफ कोर्स उसका ह्यूमन राइट्स एक तरह से मतलब अरेस्ट में वायलेट हो रहा है ना, मतलब लेकिन अगर so that is what the question is कि the arrest should be done only when it is too much required। unnecessary arrest should be avoided, है ना। the debate on the rightest or otherwise arrest will remain unresolved। इन्हें अभी भी डिबेट चल रहा है कि कब अरेस्ट किया जाना चाहिए कब नहीं किया जाना चाहिए, ठीक है। so this writer faced the dilemma when he was heading the CBI, है ना। this writer में तो वो अपने बारे में बता रहे 2 decades ago, so 20 years back he was also the CBI director। तो 20 साल पहले वो CBI डायरेक्टर थे, तो उनके पास भी ये सब डिलेमा आया था। dilemma समझते हो, you understand dilemma means confusion, which decision you are supposed to take, this one or that one, ठीक है। तो बोले कि जब हम भी सीबीआई के डायरेक्टर थे तो हमको भी ये सब परेशानी मतलब झेलना पड़ेगी, कब अरेस्ट किया जाना चाहिए कब नहीं, अगर अरेस्ट कर लेंगे तो क्रिटिसिज्म होगा। A majority of his deputies fell in line with him whenever he advocated moderation and advised the arrest should be made only in the when absolutely warranted। तो मतलब उन्होंने ये कहा कि जितने मेरे जूनियर ऑफिसर्स थे वो अग्री कर जाते थे कि अगर हम कहते थे कि हर केस में अरेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए जब रिक्वायर्ड हो। सो ही हैज सेड कि व्हेन आई वाज द सीबीआई डायरेक्टर आई आल्सो यूज्ड टू से कि ओनली इन व्हेनेवर इट इज एब्सोल्युटली रिक्वायर्ड वी शुड अरेस्ट समवन, अदरवाइज वी शुड नॉट। एंड दिस वाज फॉलोड बाय मोस्ट ऑफ माय जूनियर्स, डेप्यूटीज मतलब यहां पे जूनियर्स कह लो। इवन देन द नंबर ऑफ अरेस्ट वाज सब्सटेंशियल कॉजिंग हिम अ लॉट ऑफ एंग्विश। तो भी उनको लगता था कि इतना सारा अरेस्ट करना शायद ठीक नहीं है, मींस ही वाज थिंकिंग दैट सो मच अरेस्ट इज नॉट वेरी गुड। देयर वर फ्यू हॉक्स इन दिस टीम हु डिसएग्रीड। So hawks means those who are actually strict. So there were some officers who wanted that no, we should not actually be soft, we should be actually arresting people, है ना, कि whenever we find anything we should arrest it, ठीक है ना। So that is what he has discussed कि मेरे साथ भी जब हम भी सीबीआई डायरेक्टर थे ऐसा ही हुआ था। ज्यादातर ऑफिसर जो है वो कहते थे हाँ ठीक है हर बार अरेस्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं, बट कुछ ऐसे थे जो कहते थे नहीं, जो सख्त थे स्ट्रिक्ट थे वो कहते थे कि नहीं अरेस्ट करना चाहिए। Okay, so CBI was established in the year, your options are 1961, 63, 65, 67. Your time starts now. CBI कौन सी ईयर में established हुई थी? And what is the motto of CBI? We have discussed so many times. So it was established in 1963. So B is the right answer to this question. And the motto is industry, impartiality and integrity. Industry, impartiality and integrity, ठीक है। तो इंडस्ट्री के मतलब लोग समझते हैं इंडस्ट्री है तो वो कंपनी वाला इंडस्ट्री नहीं, इंडस्ट्री हियर मींस हार्ड वर्क। सो आई होप यू आर अवेयर इंडस्ट्री आल्सो मींस हार्ड वर्क। यस, 1963 बी इज द राइट आंसर। आयुष शुक्ला राइट, हाँ ऋषि कुमार झा, प्रिया चवन, बी सुरो, यू ऑल राइट। तो वो एक और कोट कर रहे हैं कि यस व्हेनेवर वी वांट टू सेंड अ कोर्ट सेंड समवन टू जेल द ओनली थिंग दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड इज प्रूफ होना चाहिए या एविडेंस होना चाहिए ना, इमोशन से काम नहीं होता। This writer caused the statement of an English judge who, while acquitting an accused charged with murder, said, "I know it was you who committed the murder, but I have no evidence to prove you guilty." तो एक जज साहब ने इंग्लिश जज थे, उन्होंने किसी को एक्विट कर दिया, मींस रिमूव ऑल द चार्जेस, है ना, जिसको कहते हैं कि बाइज्जत बरी करना। He said while actually relieving him of all charges, he said कि I know you have killed the person, but I do not have any proof. तो जज ने कहा कि हमको ऐसा लगता है कि आप ही नहीं मारा है लेकिन मेरे पास कोई प्रूफ नहीं। सो दैट इज व्हाट द केस। जब तक कोई चीज का प्रूफ नहीं होगा तब तक उस बंदे को सजा नहीं होगी। यस, यू हैव टू कलेक्ट एन एविडेंस बिकॉज समटाइम्स पीपल कमिट अ क्राइम इन सच अ वे दैट देयर इज नो ही और शी डज नॉट लीव अ प्रूफ, है ना। कई बार ऐसे लोग क्राइम करते हैं कि वो कोई प्रूफ छोड़ते नहीं है, तो कोई इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसी पकड़ नहीं सकती है, प्रूफ नहीं कर पा सकती है कि यही बंदा ने क्राइम किया है ना। यस, सो दैट इज व्हाट इज बीइंग टॉक्ड अबाउट हियर। तो इसी की वो बात कर रहे हैं कि जब तक एविडेंस नहीं रहेगा किसी को सजा नहीं दी जा सकती है ना। So the CRPC lays down the procedure to effect an arrest and all, है ना, कि CRPC में लिखा है कि कैसे अरेस्ट किया जाए 1973 and all. Arrest can be made without a warrant provided the officer make it a convinced, हाँ. So even without a warrant issued from the court, a police officer can arrest, and making it is convinced that there was no time to obtain one and records the reason in the general diary of the police station or the police branch and all. ठीक है, लेकिन उसको बंदे को मतलब जो ऑफिसर है उसको ये लिखना पड़ेगा रीजन, he has to record the reason in the police station कि why he or she has arrested the person and all, है ना। The main stipulation of the law and judicial acceptance are now, देखो ये मैंने पढ़ाया है, I have taught article 22 in my paid classes, है ना। So those who are my paid batch student must be aware of that, मैंने पढ़ाया है, yes or no, that if you are arrested within 24 hours it is compulsory for the police to produce you before the nearest judicial magistrate, है ना। ये कंपल्सरी है कि 24 घंटा के अंदर एक्सक्लूडिंग ट्रैवल टाइम आपको जज के सामने प्रेजेंट किया जाए। यस, ओके। Now, since we are talking about arrest and all, so there is a very famous judgment of Supreme Court regarding the guidelines of arrest. So Supreme Court has laid down the guidelines of arrest in which of the following judgment of Supreme Court? Vishakha guidelines, DK Basu guidelines, Golaknath case, none of the above. Your time starts now. Yes, VRP edits will be having sessions of MHCT as well. Yes. Okay, so the right answer to this question is option B. DK Basu guidelines is the right answer to this question. B is the right answer. And those who are my paid batch student, I have taught a lot of these things. Okay, so for them, of course, MHCT, CLAT, these exam would be very easy. Huh? B is the right answer. DK Basu guidelines is the right answer to this question. And so that is what he's talking about, the judgment of Supreme Court, DK Basu guideline. No, Vishakha guideline is related with something else. We are talking about B, option B. Sahar in the saddle. So we have discussed it that Mr. Manik Sahar will be the new, again the re-elected as the Chief Minister of Tripura from Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. He is a 70-year-old doctor turned politician. So just have an idea about that. Okay, let's talk about this one. Just have an idea. This is actually the author is talking about the budgetary allocation in education. Education may, so it has increased, of course. But the author is not satisfied with the 1,12,000 crore rupees is the budgetary allocation in education. But perhaps the author wants more. Okay. So they have said that although they are having these were the news which were coming in highest ever allocation etc. But still, according to them, we need to increase more. Hai na? So there is a scheme. I have taught this in government scheme section in the paid classes. So those who are my paid batch student must be aware of this. That in we discuss in paid classes government schemes where I have told you all the important schemes, है ना, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, Jan Arogya Yojana, PM Shri education. So this in Prime Minister schools for rising India. So last year 14,500 crore was allocated, and again in actually budget 4,000 crore has been allocated, है ना, to make high quality digital classrooms etc. and all, right? That's PM Shri Yojana, है ना. Okay, yes. So allocation of higher education has also been enhanced from 40,000 to 44,000 and all, है ना. तो higher education यानी कि college universities के लिए more fund has been given and all, right? So total budgetary support to the Indian Institute of Management is down. हाँ, ये है कि IIMs में जो है ना fund allocation कम हो गया, because IIMs are considered as very prestigious one, right? So it has been reduced from 653 crore to 300 crore, almost less halved, आधा कर दिया गया है. So IIMs में, ठीक है. So IIM, you understand, if you qualify MBA, the CAT exam, you get IIMs and all, IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Bangalore and all, right? The next is such a drastic reduction might have caused unhappiness, but that seemed inevitable as these institutes have raised their fees to justify public funding and all. तो उसमें या फिर ये होता है कि fees बढ़ा देंगे. If the funding is less, for example in IIM, they might increase the fees. And already the fees in IIM is considered as very high. So if it becomes very high, then of course the common man cannot afford it. Only the people from upper middle class can afford these fees. So that is what the idea is. The allocation of world-class universities has been slashed from 1,700 crore to 1,500 crore and all. The interest subsidy and contribution for guaranteed fund scholarship for college and university students have and the special scholarship for Jammu Kashmir have now been merged with ये वाले scheme PM उच्चतर शिक्षा प्रोत्साहन योजना. इसको पढ़ लेना. ठीक है, PM उच्चतर शिक्षा प्रोत्साहन योजना. प्लीज रीड दिस स्कीम बिकॉज मे बी सिंस इट इज इन द न्यूज दे माइट आस्क इट. ठीक है, कुछ और इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज है, इसको पढ़ लीजिएगा आप. आई हैव हाइलाइटेड दिस इम्पैक्ट रिसर्च इनोवेशन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी इम्प्रिंट स्पार्क इम्प्रेस. ठीक है, सो आफ्टर द क्लास इज ओवर रीड दीज थ्री, इम्प्रिंट, स्पार्क एंड इम्प्रेस. ठीक है, एंड व्हाट इज द आइडिया बिहाइंड इट. Now let's move on to another question. The question is, Mahsa Amini was in the news recently, in a few months back. Why? And she's from which country? Your options are Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait. Your time starts now. And please tell me the reason why she was in the news. I think last year she was in the news. क्यों? सबको like button press करते जाओ. Please subscribe to our channel as well. Yes, Mahsa Amini is a girl from Iran. She was in the news and the background of anti-hijab protest. So I hope you are aware there were allegations that she died in police custody and all, etc. and all. आपने सुना होगा ये कुछ महीना पहले न्यूज में था. So they're allegedly died in the police custody and all. And after that, the hijab protest, anti-hijab protest happened in Iran. A is the right answer. Yes, Priya Chavan, Rishi Kumar Jha, you all are right. So challenges of change. Iran must opt for reforms and freedoms, especially for its women. So the remark by Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei that poisoning schoolgirl is an unforgivable crime. See, what happened was yesterday this was in the news. 5,000 school children, especially the females one, have been poisoned in Iran. जहर खिला दिया गया. अब कैसे खिलाया गया? I mean, this is a very serious thing. And that is why it was very much in the news. Based on the intelligence research measure of intelligence agency, a number of people have been arrested, etc. and all. ठीक है. So सबसे पहले ये कहाँ देखा गया? So it is in the city of Qom. So Qom is a city in Iran. So here is India. This is Iran. Here is Qom, where this actually was witnessed. Poisoning of female, especially child and all. है ना? Unforgivable crime is a de facto. So in fact, the leader, supreme leader. So they have actually the president. ठीक है, Ibrahim Raisi is the president of Iran, and they have something called Ibrahim Raisi. They have something called as supreme leader. So very similar to like president, India's president, and the president actually is like similar to India's prime minister. You can understand like that. Although there are some changes. So supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has said that it is an unforgivable crime of poisoning schoolgirls. It is a de facto confirmation of reports that thousands of girls across the Islamic Republic of Iran have been subjected to poison attacks. उन लोगों को जहर और खिला दिया गया. अब देखो इसके लिखा हुआ amidst the protests that were triggered by the death of Mahsa Amini while in the custody of infamous morality police. तो Mahsa Amini जो है जिनका डेथ हुआ तो उसके बाद एंटी हिजाब प्रोटेस्ट था, तो इनके बारे में डिस्कशन है. सो हियर Mahsa Amini is also being discussed. And that is why I asked you this question. There is a request, guys. सबको like button press करते जाओ. Everyone, please press the like button. नीचे subscribe to our channel as well. Yes. Okay. तो इसी को आप पढ़ लीजिएगा. ना. The next is a case to promote border tourism. ये. अब देखो border tourism जो है ना vibrant village program से related है. Vibrant village program. I hope you are aware of this. This is very very important. Vibrant village program. You must be knowing it. मोहम्मद अहसन अभी ये फाइंड आउट नहीं किया गया कि कैसे पॉइजन किया गया. सो इन्वेस्टिगेशन इज बीइंग डन. हो सकता है स्कूल में खाना में खिला दिया गया हो, माइट बी गिवन एंड ऑल. सो लेट्स फाइंड आउट, जस्ट वेट फॉर दैट, है ना. देखो बॉर्डर टूरिज्म क्या होता है. वाइब्रेंट विलेज प्रोग्राम हैज बीन लॉन्च्ड कि जो नॉर्दर्न बॉर्डर्स है ये वाला, है ना, ये सब रीजन, यहां पर स्पेशली इन विलेज एरियाज, बॉर्डर विलेज एरियाज, है ना, डेवलपमेंट नीड्स टू बी डन so that people should not leave the bordering areas. जो लोग गांव में रह रहे हैं बॉर्डर के आसपास, वो छोड़ के वापस नहीं आ जाए. They should be there, development should be there, and people should prefer to go. So people from rest of the country should go in these bordering areas as a tourist. ये आइडिया है. ठीक है. So last year, Defense Chief of Defense Staff General Anil Chauhan spoke of the need to repopulate the vast unoccupied area. है ना. Repopulate मतलब अगर लोग वहां से वापस आ गए बॉर्डरिंग एरिया से, मान लो, तो इनको वापस वहां बसाया जाए. That is what the idea is. And so that let's say people are living in these bordering areas. पहली बात तो कि they will help us actually in protecting the territory by informing and all, है ना. Second thing is people will go, these are tourist places, so people from rest of the country will go as a tourist spot. So when they will go there, they will buy things and the economy of that bordering village will function, है ना. इकोनॉमी वैसे ही चलती है ना, जहां ज्यादा टूरिस्ट जाते हैं वहां ज्यादा लोग खरीदेंगे, तो लोगों की दुकान चलेगी, है ना. सो दैट इज हाउ इट वर्क्स. हाँ, यस बिसुरा, राइट. So the government of India has made unprecedented efforts to build border infrastructure under Vibrant Village program. That is what the Mr. Sujan R. Chino is talking about. ठीक है. देखो ये लास्ट ईयर बजट में दिस वाज आल्सो डिस्कस्ड एंड दे आर आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम बजट. ठीक है, जैसे सीबीडीसी पूछा था ना, सेंट्रल बैंक डिजिटल करेंसी. सो वेरी सिमिलर टू दैट दे आर आस्किंग दीस क्वेश्चंस एज वेल, है ना. So इसमें क्या है, बॉर्डर एरिया डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम विल बी देयर, है ना. 460 बॉर्डरिंग ऑफ 116 स्टेट्स टू यूनियन टेरिटरी, अरुणाचल, असम, बिहार, गुजरात, जो बॉर्डरिंग एरियाज है उसमें होगा, है ना. नाउ ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द इंपॉर्टेंट टूरिस्ट पोटेंशियल लाइक काराकोरम पास इन लद्दाख. ठीक है, देन ऑफ कोर्स देयर आर अदर प्लेसेस. तो आपने देखा माउंटेनियस बाइकर्स गो, है ना. सो दिस इज द लद्दाख यूनियन टेरिटरी, राइट. सो आई थिंक समवेयर हियर, प्लीज चेक इट, यहीं पे कहीं पे आपको काराकोरम पास मिलेगा, K2 पास, है ना. So I hope you are aware many bikers from rest of India goes to Ladakh. मोटरसाइकिल से जाते हैं, आपको पता है लद्दाख में बाइकर्स जाते हैं बाइक चला चला के. So not only one, sometimes multiple bikers go at one place at one go. ठीक है, लद्दाख जाते हैं मोटरसाइकिल चला के, है ना. So there is actually अटल टनल there, रोहतांग टनल तो कहते हैं, वहां से भी लोग जाते हैं, है ना. Then एक चांगथांग वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी है. So चांगथांग वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी समवेयर है, ये लद्दाख यूनियन टेरिटरी है. तो ये वाला जो है ना, ये वाला, ये चांगथांग वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी, ये वाला देखो, है ना. सो यस, द पीपल फ्रॉम रेस्ट ऑफ द कंट्री कैन बी इनवाइटेड टू विजिट देयर एज अ टूरिस्ट. तो टूरिस्ट स्पॉट जो है ना बॉर्डरिंग एरियाज में डेवलप करने की वो बात कर रहे हैं. देन इज टॉकिंग अबाउट माना पास इन चमोली डिस्ट्रिक्ट, उत्तराखंड. तो जैसे ये उत्तराखंड है, ये वाला चमोली डिस्ट्रिक्ट है. ठीक है, सो यहाँ भी माना पास है, उसको भी डेवलप किया सकता है. पीपल फ्रॉम द रेस्ट ऑफ द कंट्री कैन कम विजिट टूरिस्ट. इंडिया में खुद ही बहुत टूरिस्ट प्लेस है, बाहर जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. There are a lot of tourist place even within our own country. We can go and visit and all, है ना. That is what it says. Then डोकला, सिक्किम में यहाँ पे डोकलाम पास है, आपने सुना होगा, ये सिक्किम में, this is सिक्किम. So somewhere here you will find डोकला पास. ठीक है, so here also actually, है ना, this is also ripe for tourism and all. फिर बहुत सारे और भी बहुत सारी जगह है. So there are lot of places in actually the bordering areas which can be developed as a place of tourism, right, and where tourism can be promoted and development works can be done. ठीक है, so that is what is being discussed here in this article. चलो आगे चलते. Open road for Russians if they capture Bakhmut, says Zelensky. So Zelensky is actually the president of Ukraine. Okay, now let's talk about this Bakhmut. Russia's Wagner mercenary group claimed on Wednesday that they have captured Bakhmut, the industrial town of eastern Ukraine. So here is Russia. I hope you are aware. So Russia has invaded Ukraine from here, from via Belarus and like this and all. So here is Bakhmut. So on the eastern side of Ukraine. So they have claimed the Russia's Wagner mercenary. Wagner mercenary is actually you can say a group of a part of an army of Russia. They have claimed that they have captured this region called Bakhmut. ठीक है, है ना. Okay, so just have an idea about that. ठीक है, so just okay. The next is sabotage of Nord Stream pipeline, not our activity, says Ukraine. Now this is a question for you. This is very very important. It has been coming in the news. Nord Stream is a gas pipeline which connects Russia and Ukraine, Ukraine and Germany, Russia and Germany, Russia and Ukraine. Your time starts now. What is the right answer? सबको लाइक बटन प्रेस करते जाओ. Everyone please press the like button, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Nord Stream is a gas pipeline which connects what? So it connects Russia and Germany. So C is the right answer to this question. We have discussed it also. कि जैसे for example here is India. So this is Russia, this is Germany. तो यहाँ से pipeline connect होती है ना. So Nord Stream 1 is there and Nord Stream 2 is in a process of being built. हाँ. So the right answer is 3 is the right answer. Yes, Priya Chavan is right. तो let me zoom it. तो यहाँ से गैस पाइपलाइन जो है जर्मनी को कनेक्ट करता है. And here is Baltic Sea. ठीक है, so inside the Baltic Sea the gas pipeline goes. That's called as Nord Stream. पता होना चाहिए. This has been very much in the news. This is Russia and this one is Germany. ठीक है. Okay, is it clear? Yes, this is important. C is the right answer. Yes, Zoya Khan, Rashmi Kant, Mohammad Hassan, you are right. So this is actually all about today's class. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and download the BYJU'S exam prep app. Now I'll be meeting you on Monday. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.